Are you aware that the brain and the spinal cord are the master controllers of your entire body? So every breath we take, every blink, every beat of our heart, every movement, every thought, all of our cells, all of our systems are controlled by the spinal cord and the brain. So it makes sense if there's a blockage in any area where the nervous system feeds out, that there may be symptoms that occur. Now, symptoms are just messages from our body to say, hey, something's not quite right. So you can see that the spinal cord is protected by the vertebral column, the brain is protected by the cranium, and the brain and the spinal cord are actually attached. Through here, this is where the nerves start feeding out to the rest of the body. So if there's a blockage at the level of where this nervous system actually feeds out to the rest of the body, then potentially there are going to be symptoms. So all a blockage is chemical, physical and emotional stress. So it can be things that we're eating, things that we're putting in our bodies, environmental stress. It can be physical things like a fall, a break, a car accident or any other sort of accident. And emotional, it might be some sort of incident that happened in childhood. It might be a trauma. It might be as simple as something like a fight with a partner, or things like grief, sadness. All of those are what we would consider emotional blockages. So what's important with the spinal flow technique is to understand where the blockages are in the system so that we are able to track what's happening as we release the blockages. So when we release the blockages, what we're doing is connecting with different parts of the spine, which we call access points. When we connect with an access point in either the cranium, different parts of the spine, or down here on the sacral area, is what we're doing is we're waking up the life force energy. Now, the life force energy is something we have inside all of us. When we activate the life force energy, it activates what we call a spinal wave, which moves through the spine, through the nervous system, and it allows your body to find the blockages and then release the blockages from the system. When we start releasing blockages, we're releasing layers of stress, chemical, physical or emotional stress on those parts of the body that are holding on to it. When we release stress, we start to find that symptoms dissipate, and we have improvements in the way that the body is actually functioning. So what we want to create is actual full movement of the life force energy through the spine so that we have no symptoms.